APES report shows air pollution.
Intense air pollution.
Air pollution.
Air pollution and
air pollution.
Air pollution problem.
Air pollution in Utah,
in California,
in London, in Beijing.
Korea's air pollution is worse than any other country in the OECD.
Air pollution has become an increasing problem over the past years. Being one of the major causes of global deaths, air pollution has taken over the world, especially in developing countries. 98% of cities in developing nations are in areas where pollution exceeds the World Health Organization's guidelines, while in developed nations, it is 56%. Both of these numbers are too high, as experts estimate that these levels of pollution cause over 3 million deaths per year. Due to the lack of technology and development, pollution has a far greater impact on developing countries. Electric vehicles, catalytic converters, scrubbers, and CO2-absorbing algae curtains are all useful inventions to help combat the effects of air pollution. However, this technology is only available up to 60% of the world, meaning 40% of the world is left without or very minimal help to fix the harmful conditions. As the countries continue to develop their nations, there is an increase in construction and industry-related emissions, which are a couple of the common main sources of air pollution between India and China, both developing countries. Another source in India is domestic cooking, which is done by burning biofuels and solid fuels, which are some of the biggest contributors to air pollution as their emissions are full of toxins. It is also shown that nearly half of India uses these fuels. If liquid fuel was used for cooking, the rate of emissions would be significantly decreased, which is important because there are hardly any areas in India that have an average level of particulate matter that is within the World Health Organization's guidelines. New Delhi, the capital of India, is known for its poor air conditions, and when a local is asked about the future, there is an absence of hope for change.
Do you see any improvement?
नहीं, दिन पे दिन बिगड़ता जा रहा है. अभी कोई ठीक नहीं है. ना पहले ठीक था, ना अब ठीक है. आगे देखो.
Thank you very much, and good luck for your future and future of your kids.
Beijing, China is known for its high levels of burning coal, which is a source of 17% of the particulate matter produced in the country. Many developing countries rely on coal because it is a cheap source of energy, yet has substantial health drawbacks. China only has a fraction of the country that has a moderate amount of particulate matter, whereas all of the other areas are harmful in various levels. The levels of particulate matter in developed countries have decreased significantly over the years, and the numbers look much better compared to the developing countries. This is due to the developed state of the nations and therefore access to modern technology and money. Ireland will publish its first National Clean Air Act strategy during 2021, which will provide the policy framework necessary to identify and promote the integrated measures required to reduce air pollution and promote cleaner air. Norway plans to stop selling fossil fuel-powered vehicles, which removes a large amount of emissions from diesel and liquid petroleum. The United States, as well as a few European countries, have designed multiple ways to use algae as a mitigation strategy through algae curtains, panels, and replicated trees. The exterior panels contain bioreactors with the algae that convert the carbon emissions into heat, power, and oxygen through photosynthesis. This method is extremely convenient for heavily populated areas that do not have room to plant trees. Pushing these technologies and innovations forward is a way to assist in solving the complex problem of polluted air, especially in developing countries. The damage that is done is difficult to reverse, but it is not impossible. What it is, however, is a race against time.